Well, hello from Robbie Retro and Keaton.
Hi.
Coming at you from Colorado, but today our final destination is Orlando.
Yeah.
We're heading home. We are going to be driving to the Denver airport soon, flying to Chicago. I hope we don't get lost like Kevin McAllister did. He got on the wrong flight.
Yeah.
And then to Orlando.
Yeah.
Hoping for a safe day.
Yeah.
Join us. It's been really nice having this right outside of our window, right outside of our room. It is so nice. It's great for sleeping. It's our room right there. Saying goodbye to an awesome place. This is the Murphy's Lodge. Let me see how pretty it is here. And last year, elk. Lots and lots of elk just walked right down the stream. All right, hoping and praying that everything goes safely and smoothly for us today as we return home to Florida, our last day of summer. Well, this was a nice room. This is where you were upstairs. You had a nice place upstairs, but this is a nice room here.
Very nice.
You got a kitchenette.
Right over the river.
Yeah. You got everything here. This was where the parents stayed. They also had a great view. And then we also had this upstairs. Also had this too. A tour of the Murphy's Lodge. So we have the upstairs, downstairs, and Keaton and I had the room right down the hallway. Awesome place. All right, now you know how nice it is. Murphy's Lodge, plus breakfast, pool, hot tub, coffee. Saying goodbye to the Murphy's Lodge. Car is loaded. Oh, and inside they have popcorn and a bunch of movies and DVDs. Goodbye, the Murphy's Lodge. Heading to the Denver airport now. I'm gonna miss this view. Driving through Boulder, Colorado, and on the right is the University of Colorado. The Buffaloes. Here is part of the campus. University of Colorado, Boulder. We're looking for prime time. Looking for Coach Prime. Looking for Deion Sanders. Cool, the University of Colorado. Schlotzsky's. One of my wife's favorite places. I don't even think there's one in Florida. Well, we just returned the rental car back to the rental car return at Denver, and now we're heading to the Denver airport. We're on the shuttle to the Denver airport, and you guys are headed to Delta. We're headed to the American, but I want to thank you both for the great time we had in Estes Park. Thank you so much to Mom and Evan. Thank you guys for the great time we had.
You're welcome.
Right, Keaton?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Going into the Denver airport, saying goodbye to mountain fresh air. Definitely will miss that. We are inside the Denver airport, headed to security. One of the largest airports in the world, Denver. Sure feels like it from here. Airport under construction, heading to security this way. It says it's only 4 to 8 minutes. 4 to 8 minutes to get through security. That's nice. We made it through security. They were very nice. And now we're on our way to Terminal C at the Denver airport. Not in as big of a hurry as we were the last time we were here.
Yeah.
Those doors are closing.
Crowded on the shuttle today.
Please keep clear of the doors as this train is departing.
This is what I see at the moment. Feels like we're going pretty fast. It's like that train in Mission Impossible. Moving fast. It's Terminal C. American
Hold
Airlines.
on, please. We are
To
approaching
Chicago.
the station for all vegan.
Look at this. There's an airplane up there. Okay, we're at Terminal C. Going to find our gate. As of right now, our flight is on time. And we got about an hour and a half before we start to board. And now we're gonna grab a bite to eat and seeing what Terminal C has to offer. All right, this is where we got lunch at the Denver airport. Went with shrimp tempura. And of course, Keaton went with California rolls. And we got Rice Krispie treats. All right.
Yeah.
Here's to lunch in Denver, Colorado.
I love lunch.
And yes, I know I'm not in Utah. I'm in Colorado. But I am wearing this because it is the 35th anniversary of Point Break, one of my favorite movies.
Good job!
And representing in the airport. Got some thumbs up. Got some thumbs up. Maybe it was the hat. I think it was the shirt. Could have been the paper clips. Fit check. It's pretty cool. Airplanes. Flight is on time. Next stop, Chicago. Bye-bye, Colorado. Next stop, Chicago. We're on the plane.
Yeah.
On the way to Chicago.
Yeah. We had a great time in Colorado.
We did. Colorado was good to us. Had a great time. Just thinking, this is the last day of summer. This is it. Our last summer adventure.
Yeah.
Well, we still got Chicago
Yeah.
for about an hour.
Yeah.
And then, hopefully, Orlando
Yeah.
and home. Hope our car is still at the Orlando airport.
Yeah.
That's gotta be Nebraska. What do you think?
Totally.
We met that nice family from Nebraska. 12,000 feet, top of the Rocky Mountains. Shout out to them. Alright, landing in Chicago. We're in Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago O'Hare.
Yeah.
That's where Kevin got separated from his family in Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
Hope we don't get separated.
Yeah.
And now we're trying to find our next gate.
Yeah.
Little crowded here. Just a little crowded here. Well, we're here in Chicago at the moment. Looks like our flight is delayed. So we'll be hanging out in Chicago for a little longer than we thought. So we're trying to make the most of it. Welcome to Chicago. I grew up on Harry Carey, WGN, Chicago Cubs. Not our plane, but this is our gate. Orlando. Now 7:10, 5:30, now 7:10. Okay, we're in a food court. Well, with the extra time, we're just kind of walking around the airport. We've seen McDonald's. There's a Chicago like hot dog kind of place. There's a Wolfgang Puck's coming up. I'm surprised we haven't seen like a Chicago sports store. How many Chicago sports teams can you name, Keaton?
Lakers.
That's LA. What about Chicago Bulls, man?
Oh,
Chicago Cubs. Chicago White Sox.
what?
Chicago Blackhawks.
Wait.
Come on. Well, speaking of the Cubs, my dad went to high school with Andre Dawson, Chicago Cubs legend. Chicago, the Windy City. They just said on the PA, they just announced that the Chicago O'Hare Airport is one of the busiest in the world, if not the busiest. Guess we could go get a Chicago Starbucks mug. There's the Wolfgang Pucks. Some more Chicago items here. Chicago truffles. Anything else exclusive to Chicago? Oh, here we go. Jeez, I walked right by it. All right, Keenan, I found some sports gear. Here we go. We got the Cubs. Oh, the Bears. Jeez, how could I forget about the Bears? I've been to Soldier Field. The Bulls, Cubs, mugs, glasses, Cubs playing cards. Some of the most iconic sports team here in Chicago. Chicago definitely has some of the most iconic sports teams in history. There you go. I always think about Michael Jordan, man, growing up in the 90s. And Harry Carey. See Ryan Sandberg, Andre Dawson, Mark Grace. Of course, the White Sox had Frank Thomas. Chi-Town. The Windy City. Thinking about Windy City Heat. Love that movie. Speaking of. Here we go. Chicago postcards. Can I grab you one? See anything you like? Chicago is famous for their hot dogs. Chicago style. Hey, Joyride candy.
Yeah.
Ryan's candy.
Yeah.
Ryan Trahan.
Yeah.
People say you look like him.
Yes.
He's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Almost as cool as you.
Yeah.
Wow, look at all the flags, man. It's really cool. I'm not sure if the flags are just different artists from Chicago. All right, we're looking for a bite to eat. What do you think, man? We've decided on O'Brien's so we can get a Chicago-style hot dog. Gotta be that, right? When you're in Chicago, even if it's at the airport. All right, we're eating dinner in Chicago, and we got a Chicago-style hot dog.
With the radiated relish.
What?
It's like so green.
It's relish.
It's green.
That's a Chicago-style hot dog, man.
I know, but it's like.
Well, win in Chicago, right? Win in Chicago.
Yeah. You have a radiated relish.
Yeah, well, let's see how it is. I'm sure it's delicious. By the way, a very busy food court. All right, we'll let you know how the Chicago-style hot dog is in a minute.
Epic.
First bite reaction.
It's good. It's very good.
Yeah? All right.
Amazing.
All right.
Epic sauce.
Epic.
Yeah.
That is insane.
He was.
Don't tell me I'm not recording. Wow, Skeet Ulrich. Skeet was so nice.
Yeah, he was totally cool.
And I was actually recording him, saying goodbye to him. He was talking to us, and then I realized I wasn't actually recording, but he was so cool. We stopped and talked. We talked about Sean Clark.
Yeah.
Malfunction. Skeet was so cool. He was so nice.
He was totally nice.
So cool. We were just saying that You'd think with all these people you'd see someone you recognize, and boom, Skeet Ulrich.
Yeah.
And we just talked to those nice people that are going, that nice couple that's going to Portland, and we were talking about the Goonies.
Yeah.
So, you know, our flight was delayed, and if it wasn't, we wouldn't have ran into Skeet Ulrich.
Yeah.
So Skeet was super cool. Thank you, Skeet, stopping to talk for a minute and take pictures. Oh, by the way, we are right at our gate. And that's where we saw Skeet. He just walked by. It was super cool. And there's a Starbucks here, and I'm thinking about getting a Chicago mug. Oh, Indiana. I had to stop for a moment because I saw the Indiana mugs, and I was thinking, wait a minute, we're in Illinois, aren't we? Okay, but Indiana mugs, all right, cool. I guess they just happen to have Indiana mugs at the Chicago, Illinois Starbucks. Well, that Starbucks did not have Chicago mugs. We're in Chicago, Illinois, and they only have Indiana mugs. Well, after 2 or 3 delays,
Yeah.
and 2 or 3 gate changes, and a Chicago-style hot dog, and Skeet Ulrich, and some really cool people, some fellow Seminole fans. We're now on the plane to get back to Orlando. Won't be getting in for a while. And the sun is setting here in Chicago.
Okay, nice.
Chicago was good. It was great. Go Cubs. Go Bears. And hopefully we'll be in the air soon in Orlando. And this is it. This is the last adventure of the summer. Summer is over, but it was a great one. Oh boy. Come on, man. Let me look at it. Still on the runway. About to take off. Hopefully. All right, we're finally in the air. That's Chicago. Bye-bye, Chicago. Next stop, Orlando. That's a Teen Wolf moon right there. Hey, we're back in Florida. Jeez, I feel like I haven't been here in like a week. Oh. Guess we haven't. Whew. We sat on the runway or the tarmac for what felt like eternity. It was about an hour. It is 1 in the morning, but we're back in Orlando. We're back in Florida. We're back in Orlando, and we still got to find the car. Hopefully it's... You okay? Yeah, we're like zombies. We've been traveling all day.
I'm tired.
Yeah, you slept on the plane.
I'm tired.
Well, we got to sit by a really nice person. She was super cool. Her family here in Florida for the first time. So if they're watching, I hope they have a great week in Orlando at the parks. Now I hope we can find the car. That's where we left it when we stayed at the hotel last week. And we're just glad to be off the plane. Yeah, we're just glad to be off the plane. This is how we're spending our last day of summer vacation. Now to find the car and drive home. We were supposed to get in at what, 9 o'clock? 9:30?
Yeah.
A few hours. Delayed, but we're here. We made it. Thankful for that. Hey, if you ever wondered what the Orlando airport was like at 1 in the morning, here you go. It's empty going through security. 0 to 2 minute wait. Of course, as we learned last week, everything closes down at 9 o'clock.
A little late.
Yeah, not much is open. I think the only thing open is McDonald's. Let's see if it's open. You think it's open? 1 a.m. Orlando Airport. I guess we're not the only one that had a flight delay. Oh, we want to see if McDonald's is open. I'm thinking McDonald's is probably open. And McDonald's is open. Orlando Airport, 1 in the morning. It's the only one. Hey, we're back at the Hyatt. We're going back here because this is where we parked. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. But hey, for the record, it is 1:20 a.m. Hang in there, buddy. This guy is a trooper. Guy is a trooper. Yeah. Full day of traveling. Full day, man. Well, we've been in 3 airports today. Denver, Chicago, and Orlando. It's hard to beat the Orlando airport. Yeah, just hard to beat it. And we really enjoyed staying at the Hyatt last week, too. And we're hoping that the car is right out here where we left it. We found the car.
I'm tired.
We found the car. We're going home. Thank you so much for joining us. What a day. What a summer. Love you guys. Thankful to be back in Florida.